guys, how are you doing? Today's reading is going to be with the focus on the new moon in Capricorn. It is funny because I feel there's a lot of energies that doesn't want me to record this reading today. Tech issues, a bunch of stuff like falling and blah blah blah. But anyway, here I am, and let's do this. I actually already got the cards because I thought it was recording, but it wasn't. I'm glad I saw that it wasn't recording because I was just in the first question. But anyway, we're gonna do a spread today for the new moon Capricorn. I am recording this when the energy of the new moon Capricorn is happening. I'm also under Capricorn Sun, so there's a lot of Capricorn energy right now. You may find this message whenever it finds you. If it's finding you for a reason, maybe there's a lot of new moon Capricorn energy around you, So even if you're not if there's even if there's no new moon in Capricorn happening around you, but there's a lot of Capricorn energy around you. Like the Capricorn energy has been really strong. Like I said, the sun and the moon is in Capricorn as I record this, so I've been feeling a lot of really strong energy. So what I do is that like I enjoy this energy that is happening right now to actually get you guys messages when this energy is happening, but this energy can happen in different times too. It's not happening just right now, okay? And it doesn't have to be the season because we all have all the energies of the zodiac signs. So, you know, it's always like switching. Okay, so let's go for this spread. We're going to do 4 questions spread today. I already got the cards like I told you because I thought it was recording. I am using this deck today, Seasons of the Witch Winter Tarot. Beautiful deck. So let's go for the first one. What long-term dream needs attending? We got the Winter Chariot, the Winter Emperor, and the Winter Hermit. So with the Winter Chariot, I feel that there's something that you've been waiting for, like something to happen, so you can like pick a side or pick a path or choose something. But the thing is here is that you shouldn't be waiting for that to happen. Like in this card, there's the girl is flying with one black bird and one white bird, and like she's not waiting for like another black bird to arrive so she can be with like two black birds or a white bird to arrive so she can be with two white birds. She's doing it anyway. So I feel like there's this energy that you're waiting for something to happen to come to you so you can actually choose a path. But here I'm getting that you need to get moving, okay, to get going because um what you're waiting for is not going to really come to you. You need to go to it, kind of thing. It's like you perhaps you have this mindset that you won't be able to get it if you don't have this. You're not gonna be able to accomplish something if you don't have this, but there's a thing. You only know if you start doing it. With the winter hermit, I feel that there's a lot of this. Perhaps you've been going inward a little bit more, like taking, like going, really seeing what you need to heal, perhaps, or like looking for more clarity, kind of thing. Um, but that's the thing, like with the chariot and the hermit, I feel that you need to understand that you're only going to be able to a few situations to see only the next step. You cannot see like 10 steps ahead sometimes. There are a lot of things that you should just be worried in your next step because as soon as you get the next step, you're going to be able to see the next one. And then when you take the other one, the next one, and so goes on. So like I feel like you have to to keep going. I feel like you need to move right now. And with the Winter Emperor, I feel like you have to be in this energy of Emperor, um of like get things going, like to make things happen. This is what I'm getting here, that it is time for you to go for it, you know. And I feel like you already know where you want to go. Like with dream, like it needs tending. But like I feel like right now, you need to take care of this movement situation so you can actually, perhaps you don't even know what your dream is, but you need to start doing something so the answers will start showing up for you. The next one is who can offer support for your dreams? Hmm, interesting. We got eight of winter cups. These are really beautiful cards. And the Artisan of Winter Pentacles. Okay, so let me just double check, guys, the Artisan, because I don't remember if is this one is the. I think this is the page. No. So this one is the Queen of Pentacles energy. So who can offer support for your dreams? I feel like that's this card's are uh, so with this too, I feel that you you actually need to understand what makes you what makes you happy, what brings fulfillment to your life, okay? And really go for it. I feel like there's a lot of this theme of start moving, find your direction, and like choose the path that you want to walk and start walking. And with the Artisan of Winter Pentacles, that it is the Queen of Pentacles energy, I feel that there is someone that perhaps you've been not considering about that. Perhaps there's someone that you don't really thought that could help you, but there's someone, it like it is a feminine energy, so it is someone in a more feminine energy because perhaps you need this because like we got the emperor energy for you, so it's a really masculine energy. That is the energy of do things, right? And if you don't know about feminine and masculine energy, I recommend you to check it out. So there's someone that is in a more feminine energy. That is someone that is really trustworthy, that is really independent, that is someone who knows how to protect their energy, their stuff. And I think like it is someone that perhaps likes cooking. It could be a witch. But yes, I feel that is someone that you see it as trustworthy, that you see it as someone who's really independent, that they take care of their stuff, they're confident, you know. I feel like I'm getting really this energy like this person knows what they want and they go for it, they, yeah. So, if there's someone that like that in your life, that probably you could talk to this person. So, because this is the person that could help you somehow with this dream, can support you, can offer support for you in your dream. Perhaps this person has something that you don't have, but it's something that you want to have. And perhaps you just need to talk to this person so you can understand how to have that. Okay, the next one. How can you use your intuition to reach your goals? We got the Master of Winter Cups the Five of Winter Swords, and the Self Reflection. Okay, so here what I'm getting is that so the Master of Winter Cups is equivalent to the King of Cups energy. So it's so what I'm getting here. Okay, again, tarot doesn't have gender, right? So it's just like we have our feminine and masculine energy. Like, can just if you know what it is, go check it out. But anyway, here I see that perhaps you have a lot of inner conflict with how you feel about things or how you should do things, and you're like in this really strong inner conflict right now that you I think like you want to get out of this energy though. And there's this card self-reflection. Let me just double check about this card because they have like different names. A maiden hovers just above a frozen lake, her innate power lifting her up. She didn't always have the ability to float, or at least she didn't know that she did. It's been a long road of challenges, all urging her to accept herself for what she is, a witch. Finally, she reached this lake, saw her reflection, and for once couldn't deny who she was. The moment she accepted herself is the moment her power has awakened and she evolved to what you see before you. So I think this is the thing here is that perhaps you've been avoiding to see who you really are or to feel what you really feel. And I think like when you're actually able, you actually decide to look truly at who you are, deep inside, not like who we pretend to be, I think you're gonna be able to understand more your emotions specifically because I feel here there's like we got the Eight of Cups that I feel that you probably want where you are now, maybe there's not a lot of emotional fulfillment, but it's almost like you kind of have an idea what is an emotional fulfillment, but you're not really sure because you've never had it before. So it's new, it's a new path. So it's scary, right? Because of course it's new. You've never done that before, but it's how you get different results, right? So I feel like when you actually look at yourself and accept who you really are, this inner conflict will smooth it out, will be lighter, and you're gonna be able to be in this more king of master of winter cups that is like mastering more your emotions and understanding them and knowing how to act because of these emotions is also someone really like um who's aware of their emotions, so they know how when they're feeling stuff, how can they what they can do to like ease it down or to like calm down or but it's also someone who let the feelings in and out kind of thing. It is not someone who suppresses it. Perhaps you are someone who suppresses a lot a lot of emotions. So I feel like this is the inner conflict. But I think the main thing is here is that you need to use your intuition to, you know, I think like when you actually know who you are, it's going to be easier for you to follow your own intuition in that because you're too much in your mind right now, not in your heart. So that makes hard, like a hard connection, a hard, um, it makes hard to connect with your intuition if you're too much in your mind. Okay. You need to look more to yourself so you can see who you are and be able to accept who you really are. How can you lower your walls and let others in? We got the Three of Winter Cups Hmm. We got one reversal, Nine of Winter Wands, Apprentice of Winter Cups, and the Five of Winter Cups. Okay, so how can you lower your walls and let others in? So let me check the apprentice. If it's the page or okay, the apprentice is the knight. Okay, so we got Three of Winter Cups, Nine of Winter Ones that was in reverse, Apprentice of Winter Cups, and Five of Winter Cups. Okay, so here there's a lot of emotional stuff going on here for you. So Three of Winter Cups. This one is a lot about celebrating, like being with people who you actually enjoy being around and having some fun. So I feel like you need to understand who you really want to be part of this circle of yours. With Nine of Wands, Nine of Winter Wands, I feel that you need to understand that every journey you can get really tired of stuff, but I feel like you need to get to move this energy to actually, okay, I'm not that tired. Like it is like um exhaustive and stuff, but is it worth it? If you think it's worth it, if your intuition is saying it's worth it, you need to go with that. So I feel like you're gonna be shifting into this energy that you're really tired, that you want to keep going, but you're not sure how to keep going. I feel like perhaps this is something that you're gonna be a little bit wishy-washy, like switching mind. Um, but I feel like you're gonna be able to figure out. I'm having this feeling that you're gonna be able to understand, if it is something that it's really going to um if it's worth it. I keep hearing if it's worth it. If your intuition saying it's worth it, it's not gonna even if you're tired, if it's worth it, you're gonna keep going, you know. And if it's not worth it, then you're just gonna let it go and it's fine. Okay. With the apprentice of winter cups, I feel like here again a lot about emotions. What I'm getting a few things here. So what I'm one of the things that I'm getting is seeing things in a different perspective. Like I was telling about the nine of winter ones, like perhaps you're seeing perhaps it is something that has been kind of challenging, and because you think it's challenging, it's not worth it, or you have the mindset that if it's challenging, it's worth it. You need to understand that it doesn't have to be either of them. It is like it is worth it for you, you know. So I think there's some change of perspective that is going to happen for you, so you can actually be able to let other people in. Also, the Knight of Cups is a lot about the Apprentice of Winter Cups is a lot about communicating how you feel. So perhaps there is someone that you like to communicate how you feel about them, about a situation or something, because it is a way that I know that is really a vulnerable energy, but it is the way that you can let people in because you're being vulnerable and let them know what's going on, you know. And I feel like there's something that you want to say to someone, or about a situation that you want to come out. And with the Five of Winter Cups, it is is to understand that sometimes some cups will spill, sometimes some cups won't, you know. But it's not, I feel like here, what I'm hearing is that it's not all lost. Like, you still have two cups up. So it's up to you now to decide what you're doing with those. Like, are you going to focus on the three cups that they fell and they're all like empty now? Or are you gonna focus on the two cups left that they're full, you know? The nine of wands energy, I'm getting like a really hot and cold energy. So perhaps you've been having a hard time to decide what action to take towards this person or situation. But, I feel like here is a lot about choosing what you want, who you want to be with, who you feel fulfilled with, what makes you fulfill, what brings you emotional fulfillment. I think if I could say about this main energy that I'm getting is that what brings you fulfillment, and do not focus only on the bad stuff, because there's a lot that you can do so you can change things around. And I'm hearing a lot about of it's not all lost, you still have I feel like you still have an opportunity left to do something different here, but it's going to be only up to you to like choose differently. Like I said, perhaps you're scared to take a different path, a different route because it's new, it's different, so you have no idea how it's going to be. But that's the fun of it. And you're gonna only be able if to know what's going to happen if you actually take it. As long as you're following your intuition, I think that that's what's important. Follow what makes you happy, what brings you go towards what brings you emotional fulfillment, you know. And I think you're gonna be able to see the step ahead. You may not be like 10 steps ahead, but you maybe see one, which is already awesome. It's better than seeing nothing, to be in the darkness and to don't understand who you really are. That's being the darkness. That is not even seeing the step ahead in front of you. Hmm, really interesting energy, guys. Well, this is your reading for today. I'll get you an oracle before so we can finish our reading, and then you can enjoy the rest of your day or night. Okay, this one, the unknown. Think on it and you will stumble. For the heart is a ghost upon the unknown. Let it bleed into the depths, bearing nothing but desire. 41. Keywords: potential, creativity, risk. Perhaps zero. Need to take a risk now. The unknown is wide open to you now. And pulling this card is a sign that your creative power and ability to manifest your dreams is growing. Take advantage of this unusual period of support and abundance. Visualize all your deepest desires and greatest wishes. Be the master of your canvas and paint the image of your dreams. Will you dare to entertain your biggest goals? The unknown, the unknown requires you to be willing to take a risk. What you want cannot be achieved from a place of comfort or in doing what you already know. With significant risk comes great rewards, and the unknown says now is the time to take a leap of faith. Do not be afraid to fail. Even failure has values and lessons that will help you grow. Be bold and be willing to go against conformity for the sake of freedom and divine alignment with your soul's purpose. Well, guys, this is your reading for today, and good luck, and I see you in the next one. Bye bye.